I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty, yeah. Acting stupid, what's happening? What's happening? I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty, yeah. Acting stupid, what's happening? What's happening? I'm a savage, yeah. Classy.
This can't be love no more. This can't be love no more, no more. This can't be love no more. I don't know what to call it, but this can't be love no more. Yeah, this can't be love no more. I don't know what to call it, but this can't be love no more.
I just don't get it. How you did it? How? We was in this. I thought you was really with it. Wasn't? Gave it all, put it all on the line. We got kids. How the fuck you out here telling these lies? Crazy down, I was with you, man. You know that. Fucked up on that flip. And who hit you with that faux stack? Feeling like a fool, man. I just want my full back. On the gram, asking everybody where the hoes at. Looking in your eyes, trying to find out where your soul at. Devil in disguise, I'm worth it all, and you know that. Despite the bullshit you had, my heart was supposed to hold at. Was trying to be your peace, but your stupid ass stole that. Thought you was mine, and them tellies was a vibe, remember? We was getting high, though we got past the lies. Knowing if they came, I would've took that ride with you. Sure, real one for sure, would've did this 5 with you. Kissed all your scars, swearing I would die with you. Putting in that work on that 9-5 with you. Said you need a rider, baby boy, and I showed that. Never had mine, but I definitely had your back. This can't be love no more. Don't want your hugs no more. Don't even feel like it's mine when we touch no more. How you fuck up what you pray for? God send me as a blessing. But in the end, nigga, I'ma be your biggest lesson.
Love no more. This can't be love no more, no more. This can't be love no more. I don't know what to call it, but this can't be love no more. Yeah, this can't be love no more. I don't know what to call it, but this can't be love no more.
I fucking hate you. You some fucking stupid ass bitch. I hate everything about you. Everything about you. I don't know why I fucking gave this shit a try. Yo.
Talk about take us live into your story. Yeah. Did we feel like we was there? Did we feel like we was involved?
Like,
right?
I don't even have to do an introduction right now.
Yo, let's clap it up for Miss Business in the building. That song is fire, love. All right, Tima, open up the show, baby.
Voice notes,
yeah, I'm
though.
filling out all receipts.
Oh,
Wow.
we coming
Heard
through.
you.
I see what we're
Welcome
doing
to
here.
Unjustly Justified, your Monday night delight. Unjustly Justified Talk with Tima and Mika is brought to you by iAccess Radio. Watch our Instagram page at Unjustly Justified. No, Unjustly _Justified _talk. Our Facebook page, Unjustly Justified. I cannot ever say this right, and
It's a tongue twister.
It's about to get out.
Yeah, it's a tongue twister.
Get out.
Subscribe to our YouTube page at Unjustly Justified Talk. Our phone number for calls tonight is 347-708-0216. And again, that's 347-708-0216. Today, we are talking about Jailhouse Love.
I wouldn't recommend.
Oh, this is a biggie.
We have so many different people and different aspects in the building tonight. We got Miss Biz over here who is going to tell us all her business tonight.
All the things.
Yes, we got our friend to the show, our girl to the show, Miss Iris.
Welcome back, baby.
Yes.
You know she gonna
All
come
the
through
time,
every now
all
and
the
again.
time.
Y'all know comedian Joe over here.
We also got a latecomer. He's running a little late,
He
but
on CP time. He on CP time.
Yeah, he on CP time.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Big Deal himself, Top-Notch Bully, will be joining us, and he's gonna give us a perspective from that guy inside. You know,
Yeah.
he's gonna, he's gonna.
Stay on live with you guys.
Sure. Oh yeah. The only thing that needs a cork, I don't think we got.
No, she wants the bottle.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
it's-
how I gotta set it up.
I just need the
we're gonna use it as a stand.
Yeah.
So he'll be joining us. He'll be joining us shortly. So today, ladies, we invited you guys here to tell us your story. Jailhouse love is a controversial topic, I would say. Can we agree it's a
Wouldn't
controversial-
recommend.
Right. So we're gonna get everybody's perspective because let's see what's going on.
We
here.
also
Go ahead.
have some. Sorry. We also have some comments coming from a different perspective from a person.
Oh yes,
one of
we
my
can't
friends.
forget her.
She's been my friend for about 25 years. Went to high school together.
She was supposed to be on with us
She was
tonight.
supposed to be. Unfortunately, her grandmother passed away, and she has to handle some business for her. So, but Miss Destiny will be on with us. Well, she. I'm gonna tell her story a little bit through the questions that she answered for us. But I was very much a part of her situation when her husband got locked up. But we gonna open the floor.
Yeah, we definitely gonna open the floor. So Biz, let's start with you, my love, because that was your song that we opened up the show with today.
Fire.
Everybody loved it, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, it was real pain that we heard from those words. It was a true story. So
Right.
take us to that story. Like tell us, start us off, how it began, how you met, or
So,
briefly, and let's get to the good.
right. So it was a fast romance. It was really fast. We're the same sign. We're Sagittarius, so we love bomb.
Oh, that Sag thing.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Stay away.
Yeah, she got a Sag too.
Oh,
Yeah.
see?
Yeah.
My husband just said.
Yeah.
Oh, you made it to marriage. Okay. So,
Yeah.
Okay. So we met. I was actually on a date with another gentleman.
Wow.
Right. And what we exchanged
Spicy
numbers.
already.
It started off spicy.
Mm-hmm.
We exchanged numbers. Hi guys. And we were inseparable. We hung out. We exchanged numbers. Say on a Tuesday, Thursday we hung out, and we were inseparable from that time on. We were together for 4 months, and it was traumatic from the door. Like it was a heavy, hard relationship from the door.
Mm-hmm.
But me, I'm the type of person, I'm a fixer. I have to fix this. You know what I mean? So I stayed in. He got locked up 4 months in.
Mm.
He got locked up. I'm like, I got you. Let's do it. We did the bid. So he had a violation, and he was down for about 7 months.
Mm-hmm.
5 different jails. They kept moving him around up to 5 hours away.
Wow.
I never missed a visit.
You were going 5 hours away.
I was going 5 hours away every other week.
Heard you. Okay.
Never missed a visit. Never missed a phone call. He was good. The plan was, I'm gonna come home. Let's do this, that, and the third.
Right.
Let's be a family. Cool.
Okay.
Come home. Let's do it. He came home, and we were okay for a couple weeks. Then the Sag came up out of him.
Right.
You know?
Okay. Wait. Before we go there, though,
Uh-huh.
let's talk a little more about this bid and,
Okay.
and the strain that it put, or not strain. How
No,
was
it
this
definitely-
bid for you? How
No,
was
no.
this bid for you?
So I went into the bid with this mindset. When I got with him, I knew what he was doing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
He's not a 9-to-5er. So I knew what I got
Okay,
into.
that's important.
Right.
Did you guys hear that?
Right.
Yeah.
He's not a 9-to-5,
He's not a
so you
9 to
kind of
5er,
knew what
yeah.
he was getting
So,
into.
right. So I knew what I was getting into, and I remember saying, like, our first week hanging out, like, he was already on parole. I'm like, how likely is it that you're gonna go back to jail? And he looked at me and said, very likely.
Yeah, because they will be
Right.
honest,
That's-
right?
no, he was honest as hell.
That's for
No,
your
right.
That's a Sag, though,
So,
right?
yeah.
We all three got Sag.
Right.
So,
So
okay.
he said, "Why you out?" Literally, this was verbatim, and I was like, "Nah, I got you." It was a weekend, but
Right.
we were so drawn. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I was like, "Nah, I got you." But in my head, I didn't think he was gonna go in 4 months. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Wow.
let's talk about how he went in, though. We
Okay.
got locked up together.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
so wait, you was in trouble too. He took the rap?
No, hell no. We
What?
got pulled over, and he was already on the run.
Whoa.
And
Did you know that?
I did.
You did.
I
Okay.
did know that.
Okay.
And I was like, "Run! Like I'll get in the driver's seat. Just run. Just go get away."
You heard it, y'all? That's a ride or die bitch right there.
So
2 weeks in.
No.
14
days.
days.
In my head, I'm like, wait, what?
It was a little longer than 2
No, it was
weeks.
a little
right?
longer
It was
than
about 3 or 4 months in. So I'm like, just run, whatever. And So he's running from the cops. They're so I jump in the driver's seat. I go to pull off. I'm thinking if he's gonna come around the block, he could jump back in the car. We out of here.
Right.
That's exactly what he did. He jumps back in the car. Take off. They chase us.
Shit. High speed chase and all that.
Wow.
This is for lifetime shit.
In his life of sin.
So they chased us. They block us in. I'm talking about the whole precinct must have came. You would have thought that we was outside. I mean, like we literally didn't do anything. We pulled over to put the GPS in, and they turned the lights on. Literally, that's how it happened.
Right.
So I'm like, he looks at me. I look at him. I'm like, run. Like I'm fine.
Right.
They're just gonna. I'm here for a couple hours. Whatever.
Right.
He gets out the car. He runs again. I guess they catch him down the street, but they literally pull me out the car. Like, who just ran? Who just ran? I'm like, who ran? Somebody ran?
Right.
I
know somebody. You saw somebody?
So the woman cop comes and she's like, why am I arresting her? And the man cop's like, arrest her. Like, he was like pissed.
It was crazy.
Right. I get to the precinct. I see him in there. He's like, where the hell is my girl? He's like wilding on everybody.
Okay.
The cop got the gun in his face. He's like, if you ain't have that gun, he's going crazy.
Okay.
You guys have dated Sagittarius, you know how they are. Right? Fire.
Fire sign.
Boom, we get locked up. I already know he's getting violated, right? I already know what I gotta do. We doing this. I was in for 2 days.
Okay.
Right? They didn't let me out for 2 days.
Wow.
So that was the 3rd of April. I got out on the 5th. I was on a visit maybe on the 6th. My first visit.
Okay.
We was in it. I mean, we did a lot. We had a lot of shit happen. I could tell
Yeah.
you.
Yes, we are uncensored here, girl. What? Welcome to the party.
Yeah. We had a lot of shit happen before going in. We already had cheating. We already had.
Already?
Yeah.
And now this, mind you, this was only 4 months.
4 months in. Yeah.
Who cheated?
Him.
Okay.
I don't draw first blood. I murder when I draw blood.
Heard you.
So don't draw blood on me.
Right.
Babe.
Right. Disclaimer.
Right. Right, because I'm a Florida. So we had issues to deal with.
Right.
As a matter of fact, the high speed chase day was a makeup day because I had just caught him cheating.
Okay.
So we were out all day. He was taking me shopping.
So now let me ask you this. I mean, not to interrupt you, but the fact that you already had trust issues, infidelity, and stuff like that, you still decided to do this bid with him.
I did.
What was your thought process at that time?
I've been a cheater.
Okay.
And I know the feeling.
Okay.
It was a new relationship.
Okay.
At the time, legally, I was still married. It was a lot.
There was a lot going on.
So I wanted to give the benefit
There's chapters to this book.
Right.
Heard you. Okay.
So,
Okay, so before you continue, we just want to welcome to the party. Thank you for joining us, sir.
You want to see Mika?
It's everybody. It's Mr. Big Deal himself. Top-notch bully. Welcome to the party. Thank you for joining us. We forgive you. We forgive you. So right now we over here. We tuned in. You missed a little something, but this is like real action over here. This is action story, all right? But we're going to get to you, all right?
Okay.
All right. So go ahead now. The bid now.
Okay, so the bid. So we get to the bid. Boom. We get to the first jail. He's on a boat, as you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, we're going to do this. We're going to do this right. That Instagram is cut. I need that password. We got to.
Okay. So the bid came with stipulations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You already gave me a reason not to trust.
Right.
So he handed everything over. I want you to know that I'm in it if this is what we're doing. Cool.
Okay.
We get to the island, right? So that's jail number 2. If you know, then you know. 3 visits a week, whatever. I was able on court days. I got in.
So three a week, court dates, everything.
Right. Every visit we like finding a new topic to take over, like take down. Like, all right, boom. What's up? What was the problem with you cheating? Why did you feel like that? Well, I felt like you might go back to your ex, blah, blah, and I just was uncomfortable. I didn't want to pull okay, cool, that's over now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we put the work in, like all through the bids.
Right.
Like, we even spoke to people.
Self-counseling and all of that.
Yeah, we did that. He would speak to people. We worked. So for me, it was very simple.
You was feeling like this is gonna work.
We good.
Yeah.
We in it. We both want it. Everything that we both want, we have now. He has a daughter. He had whatever issues he had, in his previous relationship about like co-parenting issues. That was not a problem. Shout out to my baby mother because that's my baby mother now.
Okay.
I like
okay. Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
It's
okay.
a throuple.
It's a throuple. Y'all remember that word, right?
So all the issues that we had that caused his bullshit were no longer
they were out
issues.
the window.
Right.
So when you came home to a beautiful home, you came home to your kid, you came home to a woman waiting for you that was faithful, loyal, and down for you.
Right.
There was no reason.
So now, mind you, take me through and give as much as you want to give and give and don't give what you don't want to give. But the home he came to, you made that happen for
Absolutely.
him. How'd you make that happen for him? There were changes and things that you had to do?
Absolutely. So I've lived in New Jersey for the past 12 years.
Shout out to Jersey. You know,
Right.
we felt good about
We got
that.
our kids about the hood.
Yeah.
Right.
We felt good about
You know,
that.
I raised my daughter there. One of his stipulations about coming home, he's on parole, obviously. He couldn't be paroled to New Jersey, so that meant if we were gonna have a life together, I would have to move back to the Bronx. Right? So that also meant I'm divorced now and I'm sharing time with my kids, with her dad. Shout out to her dad. One of my best
Shout
friends.
out to Jerome.
Right.
Jerome was a real nigga.
Right. So that, and I definitely wasn't switching school. She's in 10th grade. I'm not doing that. She's been in the same school system with the same kids since 1st grade. So now I take the L.
Wow.
But let me go.
And that's a big one,
that's
right?
A big, I'm a mom. If you guys know
that's a
me,
big one.
I'm a mom. Like I'm on deck, right?
Right.
So now I'm like, the way we got to do this is one, I'm not moving her right in with another man. So we got to play that. But I'm starting my life over here. So
right.
Hold her down, baby daddy.
And he did that.
He absolutely did. Hold her down. Let me situate this, and then we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Like then, you know. So I split time. So and it was hard for me. I fell into a deep depression. I missed my kids.
Wow. Right.
You know what I mean? Like
right.
The daily. You know, we spoke every day.
Right.
I saw her every other day. But I just missed my kids.
You missed the everyday action.
Right. Of the everyday of being a mom. I was the one from kindergarten until the end of 9th grade that took her to school every morning. So now, you know what I'm saying? Like her dad had a hard time like
adjusting
because it was like mom was
she was the middleman, right?
Yeah, we're missing a big link,
right?
Here.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so it was an adjustment, and I feel like for him, the guy who I was with, he couldn't understand that, so he acted out that as opposed to
embracing and understanding the sacrifices that you made.
So okay. Whoa. So he acted out by doing what? Because you just sacrificed your child, your relationship with your child, because it could have went either way.
Absolutely.
So he acted out by doing what?
He just wasn't the supportive person that I thought he would be, considering I have been so supportive.
Right.
He wasn't as loyal as I feel like he should have been. He wasn't. It was just a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
That was, for me, it was like, I don't care what's happening.
Yeah.
When you look at me, what should happen inside of you is like, yo, this got me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like it was. I made it my business to make it the most peaceful bid. I didn't argue about what happened in the past.
Right.
I listened. I literally consciously went in like, I don't want to sit on visits to argue. I don't want to be here all day arguing. And then we sitting on the visit looking stupid, not saying nothing.
Right.
I literally, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I didn't understand why when you came home that was.
Right. So now, take us to, so you do the bid, you make all these sacrifices.
I want to know what went wrong, because it sounds amazing.
Right.
So I'm trying to see what went
and you
wrong
guys
here.
feel free to jump in on everybody's story. Like, whenever you feel like,
so I can't tell you what went wrong. I could tell you that I was majorly depressed. I missed my kid. And maybe I wasn't I'm like, when we started, we was like, go all the time.
Go mode.
You know, I'm in the street, I'm outside, I run strip club. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I think for him it was fun. And then and he wanted the family life. And then for family life, listen, I've always had the balance. I had a whole husband and child. But you don't see that side.
Right, because we out. When you see me, we out.
Right. So I think when it happened, I'm like, bro, you cannot not come home. Like, what are you talking about?
Right.
Like, you got a woman here. Like, what you mean you can't do that all night. You cannot, what are you doing?
Right.
So I think I became, in his mind, like a mom and less like a partner. The sex didn't change. We were still very passionate, but it was just like, all right, it's family time though.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like on Sunday, stay home. You don't got to be in the street. And it was like, I got to get money. I'm like, come on.
Right. So where you made these adjustments, he was having a hard time making the adjustments for your.
He was. And I feel like for him, he didn't know how to communicate it, and so now he just go back to what he's used to doing.
Right.
And I think now looking at it on the outside, now that I'm outside of the hurt, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm in the healing process, I feel like he didn't know how to express it to me, and I was just like, it's easy, just do it.
Right.
I just did it.
But as women, we are
apt to do that.
Right. We're communicators. We want to touch that nerve. We want to get to the bottom and dig deep, and it's not as easy always for men.
Right.
All right. So you do the bid. Where are you guys today? Where are you guys today?
I think sometimes they fuck on Fridays.
Well, we don't do that because he's back in jail.
Okay, he's back in jail. Right.
So,
Jesus. Free him.
Free him.
Right.
So
she like free him just now on my watch.
Right.
So in the midst of it, so we decided to split early spring. Right.
Mm-hmm.
He moved out or whatever he did, but he went like crazy when he moved out.
Right.
He violated.
Right.
to the max.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
heard
Because
we heard the voice.
Yeah. We heard the voice
Yeah, we
note
heard
on the
that
song.
So the song
Yeah.
came from that. The song didn't come from the beginning. The song came from the violation in the breakup. That
Okay.
really was never really a breakup. You know what I mean?
Right. There was a lot of infidelity in that.
Yeah, it was a lot of
time
infidelity. It was a lot of bullshit. It was a lot of disrespect.
Yeah.
It was a lot of like,
Wow.
you forgot who I was to you. You know what I mean? Like we were family, despite everything else. Now you got my family involved because they want to protect me and love me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you put me.
Because it got ugly.
Yeah, it got.
I know
ugly.
we spoke.
Right.
In the middle of it.
It got ugly like 2 miscarriages by myself. Ugly.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it was nasty, and kind of just hung me out to dry. Like
after you held him down with this bed.
Right.
Okay. So were you as?
So right now so recently he's been reaching out. Plot twist. But he went into this like, I'm gonna be with this girl and you fall back and I'm gonna do this. And I'm like, cool.
And he did that to you.
Oh, he did that
because
to me.
That's after everything. He actually shitted on you for another female.
Well, you let him tell it. It wasn't for another female, but there was another female involved whose heart is in it. I'm assuming, right?
Right.
And I said to the girl, like, I don't owe you anything, but I'm telling you, I know this man.
Right.
And I was like, wait, hold on. And she's a younger girl than I am, you know, and she didn't listen. And niggas be knowing where their bread is buttered. I'm gonna just say that.
Right. And now he's back on your line.
Well,
And he's in jail again. So what does this second bid look like, if anything? What does it look like for you?
It looks like I'm gonna do what Biz gotta do.
Okay.
And you gonna do what you gotta do.
Wow.
There's so many layers for forgiveness for me. Like it's so many, like
so much damage has been done.
Yeah, like what he would have to do in order to be back in my life, or in any capacity. I'm almost certain that the man that I know, his ego wouldn't allow him to do that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course.
It makes a lot of sense.
You know what I mean? I'm not.
So the question mark is there.
The question mark is there, and I'm very honest about it with him. You know, like, hey, his daughter is still a part of my life. She stayed a part of my life the whole entire time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So his family is still a part of my life. They never switched. Like you with us, and that's just that. So I feel so. For me, it's like we still communicate because of that. I have a great relationship with his daughter's mother, like I've explained. And me and his daughter are extremely close. And it was just, a lot of people don't agree with my choices. A lot of my family doesn't agree. I know they logged on, so shout out to y'all. But I'm grown. And I don't play with people's kids. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't say I loved her just because I was with him, I still loved her when I wasn't with him.
Right.
Nice. Good for you. Shout out to you.
Thank you. So I'm gonna still be who I've been.
Right.
Maybe it's gonna be different. I can't give as much as I did before, but honestly, I think it's heavier now. She was just with me for the weekend, so like.
Right. So is it safe to say that this chapter is not closed?
It's safe to say that I'm focused on my healing, and I'm focused. I'm not walking around mad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't mind to have the conversation. There's things to talk about. I'm not going to front for the world like I wasn't fucked up behind him. I was, because I really wanted it to be him.
And I got to say that because you were very transparent, and we talked about this. She shared it throughout her whole Instagram story. If you followed her, it was definitely like cliffhangers. It left you on cliffhangers, but it was so good.
Of it.
Right, from the beginning.
So when we went, and I said, listen, I'm not going to give y'all 7. I'm not going to give y'all a year and a half of the beautifulness of the love.
She gave the raw.
And I was like, this is what happened.
Yeah, and you said it. I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm hurting.
Right.
Wow. So
big up to you.
Yeah, big up to you. Anybody got any questions for her? Gave me how about the gentleman over here on the left-hand corner? You got any questions for her? This is somebody who held him down and he shitted on her.
So what do you say? 7 months to 7 years, I would have been the same woman. And he knows that. He said it now. Like, literally, I'm sorry to cut you off.
You go.
Today, like, we were speaking, and he was like, I was like, you want to be with me because I'm the bitch that's always going to show up.
Right.
And he literally said, well, of course.
Wow.
He was like,
do you fear if you do that for him again, he'll come out and do the same thing?
Of course I do.
Yeah.
But here's what's different. Now I know.
Now,
you understand? Now it's not like
element of surprise.
Yeah. Now it's like, oh, you come home and that's the situation. Yeah. I love you guys too. You fucking out of here. Like any type of like, even in the conversation, I'm like, yeah, but you got to figure. I have to think about the people that love me and was willing to risk it all for me behind the shit that he was doing.
Yeah.
He was physical as well, and like it's some shit you just can't forgive.
Right.
But the forgiveness is coming from me because I wasn't okay. I wasn't okay.
You were really in love.
I was fucked up. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I was fucked up because I couldn't wrap my head around how I had given so much and got asked to kiss.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All right. Well, shout out to her for her story, guys. You know, Tima, you want to take it around the room?
Yeah,
Take it to.
I'm very interested to hear from a man's point of view because all the questions that we asked online was like, would you hold your nigga down if he went to jail? But we never think about how a man feels on the inside, or if a man would take that responsibility on. I haven't met one yet.
As far as holding his woman down.
Right. As far as holding, I haven't.
Shout out to Pat Poose.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pat Poose.
I asked that question because I wanted to know, and I was like, so if the rose prior to the bullshit, you know, during the bit, I'm like, so if the rose verse, would you be on every single visit, never missing a call? I'm talking about I had alarms set on my phone for my phone calls. So if I was anywhere where my service wasn't good, I would go to my car so we could have, you know, so I could catch that call.
No, I gotta get that call.
I was like on 7 times a day.
Wow.
And he literally says to me, you know, I would always make sure you had what you needed in your commissary, but I probably wouldn't make a lot of visits.
So, real talk. So, Mr. Top Notch, you have done some time. Yeah, okay, first of all, let's just say welcome home to him because
thank you.
Welcome home.
How long you been home now?
I've been home 4 months now.
4 months. How you
Congrats,
feeling?
man.
I'm doing great. I'm feeling immaculate.
Yeah, you making big moves out here. We're gonna be hearing his song at the end of the show. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, as a man inside, I mean, you know, if you could take us down your path and tell us your story. When you got locked up, were you in a relationship?
I did 2 bids, so you know, this is like, you know, my first bid. I was in a relationship, you know, with my children's mother.
Okay.
You know, I got 3 boys by her.
How did that go? Was she down with the cause? Was she holding you down on that bid?
Yeah, she.
The phone lines don't open until what time the phone lines open? 7:45. But go ahead.
Nah, you know, I met her in 2006. I called my first bid at 09.
Okay.
So we've been fucking around off and on. It was nothing serious until 09.
Okay.
You know, 09 on my birthday, you know, it's crazy. Her mother, God bless her soul, we both share the same B-Day.
Thank you.
So I ended up pulling up on my B-Day. You know, at the time I was doing my numbers.
Okay.
And I was with my first baby mother at the time, and I looked to my left in the bed at the bitch. I said, if I was to go to jail, this bitch would probably never do nothing, not a day with me. So I went back to what I know, that I know is real, you know. Went to my boy's mother. I got 3 boys by her now. But it didn't last too long in the streets because during that time I was being investigated.
Right.
So I was indicted probably like 2 months after solidifying something, making it certified between us two. Went on a run for 4 months and got indicted by the feds. Ended up getting caught the first 8 months.
Okay. What happened?
Beautiful.
It was beautiful. She was there. She was Miss Business for a minute, huh?
Yeah.
She was making
There's not a lot of meat out here. I'm gonna put that out there.
She was making the visits. Go ahead.
Shit, I didn't hear a business whole story. Excuse me for missing the first half, you heard?
No, Miss Business was about her business.
She was about the business.
She was holding that.
This one was immaculate, yo.
Okay.
OD, like.
Okay.
So even when I didn't want her to pull up, she pulled up. I'm talking about when she was coming, she was pregnant.
Right. So that's a struggle in itself.
Yes.
You guys don't really know, but
no, that's a fact.
Yeah.
And coming through the blizzard.
You
know what I'm saying? Coming through the blizzard. When I'm like, chill, babe, don't pull up, don't pop up.
And as a man inside, how does that make you feel?
It made me feel a lot bad because, you know, one, that's my first boy. So I was torn inside about that. Like, damn, I should have been there for my first boy. You know what I'm saying? Even though I didn't make him a junior, but that's still my boy.
Right. But as far as her coming to visit you, how did you feel about? How did it help you inside, or did it help you?
Every visit took me out to jail. Every visit took me out to jail.
That's a good. That's
a for the
good
whole day.
Wow.
For the whole, it wasn't not just for that hour.
The whole day. You was on a high.
You know, I always wish I could hear how my ex felt.
Yeah, this is what we do here. We get perspectives on this show.
The whole day, like you couldn't even fuck up my day that day.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't give a fuck if the homies was beefing. None of that. Nah, I got something to do with me, but I know
right now,
I don't care though.
I don't even care right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but right now I would not let you fuck up my high.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wow.
And the next day is back to reality.
Right.
The letters start like getting lacked.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She
Less
still
and
made
less.
every visit while I was in MDC Brooklyn. But as soon as they shipped my ass to Federal Correctional Institution, Maryland, FCI Maryland, I stopped getting them visits.
Can I jump in? You mind? Just because I can probably, like, if she started out so solid, I could probably, like, it's not easy. Emotionally, it's not easy.
No.
Mhm.
Financially, it's not easy.
No, one thing for sure, two things for certain. I know it's not easy.
Mhm.
I have a mother.
Mhm.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I have a mother, and at the end of the day, whether I'm in a relationship or not,
Mhm.
one person I can count on is my mother.
Right.
So my mother's telling me it's not easy. I know it's not.
Right. Gotta believe it.
You know what I'm
Nice.
saying?
Yeah.
But
So-
can I tell you something? My brother did 18 years of my life in prison, and his last 4 I kind of slacked. You know what I mean? I grew up with him in prison pretty much, and when I got with this dude and I did that bit, my brother was in his feels about it, rightfully so. So I want to apologize to him because I got you and I love you forever. But it was such a different feeling to show up for your man versus your, like, it almost felt like, my brother know I love him. I don't gotta prove it through this. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
wow.
My man, it felt like we in this. You my man. Like,
Right.
you part of me. I gotta show up.
Right.
Like my
But-
you
Can
know,
you
what you
identify
did,
with
what
that,
you-
Iris? Because you in the process of making these visits and things
Oh,
now, and you're in the struggle right now.
It's so crazy because I'm listening to Miss Business and I'm listening to him, and I'm kind of teetering on every side. And also
Yeah.
to piggyback on what she said, out of 4 brothers, 3 of them have been locked up.
Mm.
All
Mm.
3 of them. And everybody who knows me knows I've never visited a jail.
Wow.
That's not my thing.
I got a question.
And I stand firm on that.
Mhm.
For both of y'all.
We're gonna get back to you, okay?
My question is that do you guys think that you chose men?
Oh, I see where you're going with it.
Do
Go
you
ahead.
think you chose men like that because you've been a part of the system for so long? Whether not,
Excellent
and not
question.
without even being a part of the system, you were a part of the system. You know,
Excellent
your brothers,
question.
your brother. Do you think that's why you geared towards men like
Excellent
that, or you
question.
like the fast men or the fast? Like, I'm not saying that's what y'all like, but you know.
Okay, so I'll tell you
question.
this.
Mhm.
I was married for 10 years together for 17 with a dude who never spent a day in jail. You understand? So I don't think that, but I had gotten to a place in my life when my marriage was ending that I know I wanted it to be passionate. Whatever I fell into after that, it just needed to have
Yes,
passion. It needed to
that.
light me on fire.
I can identify
and this
with
man
that.
lit me
On fire, girl. Ain't
And
nothing
I'll
like
be
that.
honest, and full
Girl,
transparency,
it's
I
on
have no problem being honest. To this day, he still lights me on fire.
With all the bullshit.
With all the bullshit.
wow.
All that
With all the
bullshit.
bullshit.
And it's not, and I don't, for me, it was like, I know what you do. You know what I mean? Like, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it right. But we was in there together. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
that for me, I never judged because I really never doubted that I thought he would just wake up and wise up and be like, yo, I'm going to do this to do this.
Yeah.
Because there's a bigger picture.
Wow.
So I didn't look for it because I had done it with my brother or anything, or I was in the
Right.
life.
Right.
I just was looking for fire.
Right.
That's it.
Well, that's that answer. If you could answer that question that Tima posed, because I think that was an excellent question.
It is a great question, and people, I guess where you go into, is it because of the exposure? No, because I dealt with some squares.
Right.
You know,
L7.
all my L7s, and I love them. And although my husband is definitely a man of the street, he's a secret nerd. He's a secret square. You know,
Oh.
so what people
That's
see
funny.
his persona on the outside
Mhm.
is not who he is with me.
Right.
Some of our conversations have nothing to do with the street life.
Nothing.
You know,
Oh.
I need that versatility, which is what he has.
Right.
Okay.
So
nice.
it wasn't first of all, when I met him, I was only 15.
Wow.
So I had no real
Expectation.
idea of either side.
Got you.
The
Got
squares
you.
or the bad boys.
Got you.
You know, I didn't really
Got
have
you.
any expectations.
All right, excellent question, Tima. I just want to go back to Mr.
Later
Top
on,
Notch,
though,
because we
the
gotta
bad
let him
boys.
fill his. We gotta let him finish his story. But Iris, we're gonna get to you too. We cooking right now. We cooking. So back to you. So now you inside. If you could just for the audience, give us a description of what it's like, because I learned this very recently. What it's like to be a man behind bars who doesn't have that support, who who doesn't have that person that's making those visits, or has to deal with the time during their sentence that they don't have that connection or that person to lean on, the visits.
I could get where you're going. I was just about to say, I always had support.
Okay.
You know.
You said his mama.
But you speaking from mom.
Not just mom, my pops, you know what I'm saying?
Right, like, but for the show purposes, is Jailhouse Love. So yeah, so we speaking on a.
When you said that,
perfect.
I see what you're doing.
Okay.
I only witnessed that out of my first bid, the last 3. I did 5.5.
You did 5.5 years.
So
okay.
First 2.5 was great.
Okay.
3 was terrible.
3 was terrible.
The 3 was terrible. Where to the point where no visits. I'm in Maryland. I got emails. Getting no emails.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the least you can.
I got 2 kids.
Yeah.
No pictures of neither one.
Wow.
God bless her soul. My mother. She's my mother. She ain't my mother-in-law. My mother Teresa.
Okay.
I had to call her one day, like, yo, Ma, I ain't even getting no pictures in this shit.
Right.
Y'all been asking me to calm down because my first 2.5 NBC Brooklyn, I was causing havoc.
Right.
Y'all asking me to calm down, stop losing date and all that, stop losing your dates.
Yeah.
I calmed down, but what am I calming down for?
Right.
My loved one ain't here, the one that matters.
Right.
It's ones that's trying to reach out. I ain't even.
It wasn't coming from the direction you wanted it to come from.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
yeah.
I'm spinning that yard on a different type of vibe. I had to find music again because I always been in the music since I was 11, but I had to find music again to find my peace.
Therapy.
You know what I'm saying? But before I did that, you know, ain't gonna lie to kick it. I called my mom's one day stressed. My mom's like, "What's up, baby? I hear it in you."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yo, Ma, I need you to sign me up on a pen pal."
Mm-hmm.
That's how that
because you need that outside connection.
I need some type of out.
They
keep me because I like to write. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So your mom, my mom's looking at me like, wait, on the
she can understand it because if you've never done a bid, you don't know.
My mother did not understand that.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I asked her, she dubbed it. Hell no, you don't need that shit.
Right.
I asked her again.
Oh no, my baby needs it. My son needs it.
She still didn't understand that shit.
Okay.
I had to pray, oh mom, I'm not getting no letters from this one. You know what I'm saying? That matters the most. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know this one over here, she trying to reach out, but I ain't fucking with her, man. I ain't getting nowhere.
Right.
I ended up getting on that pen pal, man. In a week time, I got a letter.
Right.
I got a letter from somebody.
And you just needed that.
And you just needed that
shit
connection.
Felt hella good. You
hella
know,
good.
like,
hella good.
That shit felt hella good. Kind of find out bags of prostitute.
Oh.
You know, gang.
Yeah.
Online dating girls, not it. Look,
wrong is true.
Yeah.
Loud and wrong.
Yeah. It helps your time go by, right?
Anything I say once, I can say twice. I had, so our bags of prostitutes, I figure out bags of prostitutes. I go holler at few of the pimps.
That's it, yeah.
I holler at a few of the pimps on the yard that locked up for pimping.
Oh, shit.
Hey, yo.
Anybody know Holly? Y'all know Holly? Oh, no. Anybody know Holly?
Anybody know Holly?
Yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, listen.
Hey, fuck it.
I find one, make a long story short, they say, man, well, you pimping now, well, you gotta get you a pimp name. That's where I got the name Top Notch from.
Wow. Okay, heard you.
He out here getting pimp names.
So wait, take me inside for a minute. Take me to the yard.
Take me to the yard. I don't want to hang out in the yard, but I want to hang out in the yard.
Is pimps in there that could get you vibes inside?
I won't say the pimps could get you vibes because they, at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna share a hoe, you know what I'm saying, or give away a hoe.
Right.
That's not part of the game.
Right.
That's one. Two, you know, it's everybody different calibers. I'm dealing with Milwaukee pimp, California pimp, New York pimp, and these just dudes I know.
Right.
These wasn't my comrades. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I just dudes I know what they locked up for. So when I caught it, and she exposed that, I ran to them.
Right.
Hey, yo, I go to a dude named Mike. I go to a dude named Trey. I'm like, yo, listen, bro, this is what I got all day.
Wow.
they mad, but they happy for me because they can't catch one for the life of they.
Wow. And everybody's just trying to survive in there.
That's a fact.
It's rough inside. We know.
Everybody's trying to survive in there. Some dudes got it good, you know. So everybody got a great support team.
And then to watch that too, that's gotta hurt too.
Miki, mind if I ask Top-Notch a question? So I remember while on, I wanted to know, he had done previous bids before me, right?
Okay.
So our bid wasn't the first. He had done years, probably 7 years. And I remember him telling me that it started good a lot of the times, like he always ended up having a girl start with him, but it was a lot of the times he said, I went 2 years.
It always started good. Like if he had a run with 2 years and then fell off, and he did great. Yeah. Because that's how I normally go.
Wow.
6 months.
Wow.
They fall off, and then somebody else will pick up the slack.
Yeah. Right.
And another 6 months later, they pick back up.
But I tell you what, we had another young lady who was going to join us tonight, but she had a family emergency. We announced that. We have some words from her. Although she couldn't be here, she lost her grandmother. She couldn't be here, but she wanted to have her voice be heard because she is a success story. She did 6 whole years.
6.5.
6.5 years. Mm-hmm. And Tima's going to read her words, but she did the whole time.
She was locked up, or he was?
He was.
She never cheated on him the whole time he was locked up. She had she married him while he was in there.
They was able to get conjugals though.
Yes, they were.
They had 3 kids.
They had
3 kids.
They had one before he went in, and then they had the other 2 while he was in. I think he came home for the last one, but he had never done anything like criminal in his life. He was actually in the army and stuff like that. So he was a stand-up guy, but
got caught out there.
He had it was a freak accident that happened, and I watched my friend go through like living hell for like 6 to 7 years with her kids. She got her degrees. She did everything while he was locked up, and she held him down. And and she was like, a lot of people didn't agree with my choices. I went to high school with both of them. So they were together in high school. They grew. He was everything to her. First, everything, right? When we were in high school, then they broke up. She had another child that he claims that's his daughter. It's nothing less. Her last name is his last name. Like, he don't care. And he went in. The accident happened, and he went in, and he had to do 6.5 years. She held him. I watched her deal with everything that was going on around her. Media was after her. She had death threats. She had everything going on around her, and I watched her like still hold him down despite all of that. And she said, I'm going to read what she wrote because we asked her a couple of questions because she couldn't be here.
Yeah.
And
so while she finds that, you got it already? Oh, okay, go ahead.
So one of the questions was, do you think that your husband deserved for you to do the time with him? And she says, I've known my husband since I was 13 years old. When he was arrested, you know what? Let me put on my glasses.
Yeah. Don't even fake it. Don't even fake it.
I don't know why we're doing that. I'm almost 40.
Don't fake it.
I'm almost 40. When he was arrested, we were back together for 2 years. I stood by him for 6.5 years, and yes, I felt he deserved it for me to stand by him. It was his first bid. Unfortunately, a serious accident occurred, and he had to do the time. Although many didn't agree for me to stick by him, I knew that the man he was. I don't regret standing by him, but I would never want to do it again. What I appreciate about his incarceration, it made him a better and more responsible man.
Hold that thought. You think you're a better man coming out?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
We'll get to that. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
My husband was the first man in my life to show me how I was to be treated. This is why I stood by him. No matter what, my kids came first. And as a woman, you have to know what's important and try not to lose yourself in the madness. So.
And where are they at today?
They're married. They've been married,
long?
And they've been together. He came home about, he came home about 4 or 5 years ago, and they've been together inseparable ever since. He's a great father. He's a great husband to her. She was like, we go through our things back and forth, but she said,
regular relationship shit.
Right, the regular relationship shit. She said, but he is a better man for coming out of the situation the way he came out of the situation.
Well,
shout out to Brownie, and shout out to that success story first, though, because it doesn't always end up fucked up.
But
you know
what, me? Honestly, I don't regret it. With all the hurt and
with
the
everything.
Bullshit, I don't regret it.
Because it's who you are.
No, it grew me in ways that I can't even a 2-year relationship did more for me personally, like the personal growth thing and what he and I have been through, than 17 years with somebody did. Yeah. So I can't regret it.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's all about the individual. Like, you see how you said that dude lit fire to you, but then you was with somebody was so long and he ain't lit nothing.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it bees like that,
It
boy.
bees like that. It's just a
But I don't want to take nothing away from him because we built a beautiful life, he and I.
No, that's what I'm. That's the point I'm making.
Though. We know that. We know.
That's the point I'm making.
Right.
It's a jail call. I'm calling right now. Y'all want to ask this nigga a question?
If you want, get him on there. But I don't know if we can hear him. You got to put him through the mic. Let him know he on the podcast.
We're gonna open up the phone lines.
Yeah.
But you got to say.
Yeah, we coming to you. Don't worry. We got time today.
No. We got time.
We reserved some time for this.
I like that about you. So we're gonna get to Iris because Iris is on the outside of the spectrum right now. She married her guy while he was locked up. Oh, we got jail calls.
Yeah,
that's what we do.
Let's show him some love because he's in.
Yeah,
see that guy.
Can he hear us?
Hey, yo, can you hear him right now, boys?
What's his name?
His name Finesse.
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 Hey, Finesse. Blessings to you. Blessings to you.
All right. Stay up. Thank you. Stay up.
Be blessed. Be blessed. We on the podcast right now. We talking that jailhouse love in here.
I ask him a question real quick while he's still in there.
Does he have somebody holding him down right now?
Do you have somebody holding you down right now?
A love relationship, not mom. Strong and unique.
Strong and unique.
I like that. Let's clap it up for him. Yeah, that was nice. We appreciate that, Finesse. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, shoot your shot, Finesse. We hear you. Heard you. Look. But listen, if you want to take that call, you could go step over there and then take that call.
Hey, yo, boss.
Then we're going to jump into
yo, listen, boss. Let me get back to these questions and all that.
Good for him.
I love you, boy. Hold your head. Hit me tomorrow.
It goes down live. And we got a call. It goes down live at Unjustly Justified. You never know what to expect here.
Hello, caller. How are you?
Hi.
What's up,
Is this Cat Kisses? Is this Cat Kisses?
That's the most prettiest bitch alive up there. Like, if y'all ain't see her, that's a pretty bitch.
Cat, talk to us, baby. What's going on? Talk to us.
So look, I got a couple of things to touch on, right?
Okay.
I was waiting to get
in. Okay.
So about first off, shout out to the girl with the blonde hair, like she held shit down.
That's big.
Can we get a clap out?
Yeah, like that's super dope.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
As far as what y'all was talking about the attraction, like what makes us attracted to guys like this, I feel like, and this is like a whole different topic, I think y'all should touch on later on, so I'm gonna keep it brief. But I feel that has a lot to do with how we raised and what, like, you're gonna be attracted to something that you see all the time, right? So like, I was raised in the hood, so that's all I see all the time. So eventually, I mean, of course, you're gonna be attracted to that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think it's more about that. Because as I got older, now I'm not in the hood like that, so I'm attracted to different things.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
So you was able to switch that up. Okay.
Right. I think that plays a big part. And Mika, we kind of touched on that earlier when we was talking. But yeah, as far as like holding a nigga down, I've been through that, and it didn't work out. It didn't work out at all.
Okay.
And you know.
So would you do it again? Okay. Okay.
You never know.
Just, you know, and I, you know what? I can't even say I would not like.
You never know.
Called it.
You never know. Love is something totally different.
Love is deep.
I think I would go into know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, that would be different the way, you know, it would have to be like the girl, like your friend said, she was held down from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, she knew what was going on or whatever.
Right.
So something like that.
Okay.
That's the only way I would do it again. But,
Okay.
For your girl that was telling her story in the beginning, I just to let you know, like I kind of been through a similar situation as you. And the second time around, if you decide to go with the nigga again or whatever, like he gets stipulations at a high.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
keep it at a high because he's gonna have to prove to you not only in there because you know niggas talk a good one while they in
That's
there.
called that
Yeah.
jail talk.
Yeah.
Called jail
Yeah,
talk,
yeah.
baby.
Like, baby, I'm gonna get
Listen,
you
I
a
was getting
giraffe and a salon.
You already know, 100 million.
You getting a giraffe and a salon?
I love the jail talk. You could survive off the jail talk, but listen.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Kat. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for calling in. All right.
She watches faithfully. We appreciate
Yes, we love Kat.
appreciate the support. I told you that's a pretty bitch.
Love you too, baby. Thank you.
Firm on that. It's a pretty
I'm
bitch.
firm on that. That's a
So,
pretty guy.
We gotta jump to Iris now.
No,
Because-
please let's jump to
Yes,
Iris.
let's get to
We
Iris.
was about to get into Iris.
Yeah. So take us through your journey, baby. Take us. I mean, we know that he's been around for years.
Yeah.
He was.
He
You
on.
said it on the first show, so I can repeat it, right?
Yeah.
He was your first.
That was my Ray J.
He hit it first. He hit it first.
You know she gonna come with the bullshit,
Okay.
right?
And then we know that everybody we up there
Okay,
now. So
take it all the way from the top. Start with the Instagram name, Mrs. L.
established
1993.
Wow.
So if
I know where I was at in '93.
So if anybody missed that, that's what was going on in '93. This is where this love affair was born at.
blossomed.
Right.
Right. Like I said, 15 years young. He was about 17. Of course, naturally, he was already ahead of the game, leaving me in the dust. I didn't know much.
Sag.
But yes, again, another Sag.
Sag. Shout out to the Sagittarius.
Recommend.
But then you would though, right? Because they light that fucking soul on fire. We said that.
It wasn't the stove that was on fire.
Yeah.
The only
Never
thing
had
you
the
can
pleasure.
do with a Sagittarius is cut the chains and let them go.
That's it.
That's the
That's
only.
That's- Don't try to hold them down.
You can't. You can't hold that wild bull down. You got to cut the chains
Yeah.
and let him go.
You gotta give them enough and bring them back and give let them.
I do him like this, like go,
like
be free.
double.
Go. You gotta go because he got an Aquarius.
That's right.
You gotta let me out that cage too.
Exactly.
You gotta let me out the cage. You can't keep me here. So we share those
common.
those very common qualities.
Yeah.
Which makes for an either
A great relationship.
it's a great relationship or something hella explosive.
Yeah.
But either way, we
Talk
gotta
about
stay
it.
around to see it. But so this was back at 15.
Okay, so you guys were together that whole time? No,
Absolutely
we
not.
know that, right? Okay,
Absolutely not.
so take us to the
Absolutely.
reunion and why we decide to do.
Which reunion?
So we know y'all.
Right.
Okay, so y'all played double dutch for years.
For years.
Okay, so take us to the point where we're getting to this bid. We're getting to the
2013.
relationship prior to this bid.
When I told you.
When we was in school.
When I told you in 2013.
And I was like,
yeah. For those of you who don't know, I kept telling Mika, I'm like, yo, this is it. This is happening. He knows it. There's no secret. So at the time, I was with someone else.
okay,
And I avoided him. My cousin's telling me, yo, he looking for you. And I'm like, I don't know. You see me? Tell him I'm not, and I avoided him as much as I could because I knew that one connection.
He was gonna light
That's
that
spark
fire.
plug.
It was
That's
it.
spark plug.
That's
He
it.
was gonna light that fire.
Y'all know a car don't run without a spark plug,
Can't.
right?
And naturally it did. So the person I was with, I apologize
He
to
didn't
him
stand a
greatly.
chance.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
He was unfortunately he was
innocent
in the trouble.
bystander?
Dead in this life.
He was a casualty of war.
He was a casualty of love, not by choice.
He was in the
Not by
trouble.
choice.
Right.
So, but see, a lot of people ask me now when it comes to my husband, like, why him? Why him? Why him? He was probably one of the most unselfish people that I know. Sagittarians are very giving.
They usually are. I mean, they're usually very, very giving people.
He gave me a lot. He gave me a lot. And when I say a lot, I don't mean, a lot of it was monetary, but he wasn't doing the superficial shit. When I said, you know what, I'm doing this school thing, I need to work. He said, don't worry about the money, I got you. You go
I
to
remember
school.
that. We went to school together.
Right. He took care of that
college
thing.
now.
Right. This is grown up life.
Yeah.
And I was living with somebody.
Right. And he still was doing that for you.
And he still
They got that quality.
A lot of men
can't handle
ain't
that.
as big to do what he did.
Facts.
He never to this moment said, what he doing with
Right.
that nigga money? He paid them bills. He paid that tuition.
Right.
When Christmas came, he made sure baby girl was taken care of.
So it was only right that you held him down.
I tell him, and I tell anybody else who listens, I am just a return on your investment.
Oh,
Everything
wow.
you gave me, I'm giving you back tenfold.
Mhm.
So as you said, sweetie, no, I don't miss no visits.
Right.
He don't miss no packages.
Right.
He don't miss no love. He not only gained a wife, he got a family. My
much time he
mother, he'll be out soon.
How much time
Yeah.
you been doing? How long you
He
been
did
doing
about
it?
5 years, and I wasn't there the whole bit
Okay.
because again, we had that off and on
Right, but you guys
relationship.
rekindled. So you guys rekindled while he was in.
We rekindled. We were together in 2013. He got locked up in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep it all the way funky. I had a baby in 2017.
Right.
Okay.
Shout out to James.
Yeah, Papa. We got back together in 2018, and I think we was married. Got married in 2019.
And you got married in jail.
in jail.
Take me there, sis.
Oh my God.
Take us there.
You
She
know-
got
you know
she
what
went
that
to the
feels?
penitentiary
I got dressed up.
and got married.
What you talking about? I got dressed up.
Did you wear white?
Of course, off white. I was off
The
white.
jig is up. The jig is up.
Yeah,
The jig is
I was off white. We needed witnesses. My sisters. I love my family.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was right because it's a gang of us you got to get through in the
Right.
first place. I went
Shout
to
out to the Greens.
Yeah, I went to 2 different sets. I went to the sisters. I went to the cousins.
Mm-hmm.
And when I said, "Yo, me and Hap getting married,"
Mm-hmm.
everybody was like this. Yep. Not one. What you doing? My cousin was like,
He been
About
around.
that time.
yeah,
I was
Then we
stop
poured
playing
up
with it.
and we drank up
Mhm.
and we partied.
No,
Right.
the reason why I asked that because, no disrespect to you,
Absolutely.
No,
you
we
know what I'm saying?
keeping it real up
And I
here.
don't even know how much time you did with your man.
Mm-hmm.
You asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a violation. It was 7 months,
Oh, it was only 7 months.
Mm-hmm.
but it was 5 jails.
No disrespect, but that ain't shit.
Yeah.
Yo,
Mhm.
respectfully, pardon me, because I was running late, I couldn't stop and get my bottle when y'all drinking. So I gotta do my thing too. respectfully.
No doubt.
But yeah, you could drink up, pop it, whatever. However y'all gonna do that. But 7 months, it's a difference. See, why I even, because I didn't even get to finish my story.
Right. Sorry to cut you off.
Nah, it's all
Mhm.
good. We all in the mix. We talking our shit. But I came back home to that woman.
Wow. Even though
Even though my last 3,
she wasn't there.
she wasn't
Now,
there.
why'd you do that? What made you do
Heart
that?
wants what it wants.
The heart wants what it
The heart
wants.
wants what it
You
wants.
feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the heart wants what it wants.
Right.
When you in love, and this is another thing, females, because no disrespect to y'all, well, you're not going through nothing, and I'm glad you're not. And the
Mhm.
one who successfully, but sis, one thing I always express, and a lot of men don't say it because a lot of us don't know, especially when you're dealing with a street dude. You caught on when you said you didn't know how to communicate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You guys don't. So
And
you
it's
admitting
probably
that.
something-
Yeah.
It's probably something that he was really going through with himself
Yeah.
because,
I consider that.
you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get into that part too, but dude, when it's so many years on the line, you heard?
Yeah.
I was facing 10 years to life at 20.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And then I was the young one on my case talking about I'm going to trial.
Mm.
And then the week before trial, I'm facing 30 years for the drugs alone.
Wow.
And enhancements on 11 guns that was found that was never mine.
Mm.
And I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
And I had to hear my lawyer say, yo, your mom's is not playing with you right now. You know what I'm saying?
Think about it.
Yeah, she's
Mhm.
not playing. She said she could do 10, 15, but she can't do 30.
Even your mom. So this is serious shit.
So now my mom's is breaking because my mom's don't break.
Right.
Never.
Right.
I got to think of this woman that was going through
That's
the same stress my mother was
Yeah.
going through.
Yeah. Because
was
life is
at-
happening outside
and
for
was
her
at
too.
more court dates than my mother.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So the heart wants what the heart wants.
Yeah.
And I was in love.
And you were able to see both sides
what
of
I
it.
got to saying what most men don't say is the same way you females got intuitions. I say it right.
Yeah.
Us men do too.
No, we know y'all do.
Yeah.
No, but
you get them calls, right?
No. I definitely know that you. Not to cut you off. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay.
But
and we gonna let him go.
Definitely know. We definitely know that you guys have intuition.
We have
definitely
those too.
Know that.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of females act like we don't.
No, y'all do.
Act like we don't. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I only can speak for me and a lot of others that I do know, not your man or yours, but the ones that I've been with. We know something ain't right.
So do you know?
We know. You know how you can see a female like for a minute, and like this bitch glowing, she pregnant. You dig what I'm saying?
Okay.
We come to that dance floor, we know this bitch glowing, she fucking. You see what I'm saying? She fucking. You heard?
So let me ask you, because we talked briefly the other night.
Yeah, you know family.
And I asked you this. And I told you I was gonna ask you this on the show.
You know, I'm real tough
as a man inside, like, are you guys actually? Does the man expect for the woman to do this bid and be faithful? Is it just that you want the support, the love, the visits, all of that? Hold on 1 second, right? Or do you want all of that and plus be faithful? We talking football numbers, 6, 10.
Ain't no football numbers unless it's 10 and better. That's
right.
To me.
Okay.
I got hit with one of these. I'm always nervous.
You nervous?
Hit me right in the face. Every time I see it, I'm like, not this.
All right. Look. Okay, go ahead.
You train killer over there.
We got a call.
We got more calls.
Yeah, we got a call. Hello, guys. You're on with Unjustly Justified. Talk to me. Hello.
Yeah. This is Kat again.
Oh shit!
Hey, Kat. Kat back in the building. There. Go ahead, sis.
So I hear the dude, like, I respect the fact that when people do long-term times and stuff like that, but I always, not saying that it's the same, but niggas can't do 9 months with a female pregnant.
You said niggas can't do 9 months with a. What did she say? We didn't hear that.
Niggas can't do 9. You can do. You want somebody to hold you down, but niggas can't do 9 months with a female pregnant. That's what she said.
All right, hold on, sis. Now sis.
Hold on, wait. We gonna let you respond.
Now I heard her. Niggas gotta go through a lot of emotional shit. Now, true or false, I don't know how many kids you do have. But men go through the same symptoms. And then you got some people, wait, hold on. You got some people, right? Females who's pregnant with their men can't stand their baby father. At all. At all. I'm one of them dudes, and my kid's mother can vouch that when she was pregnant, I couldn't stand her ass. So it could be that. It is not true. He's not trying to.
You saying it's hormones?
Yeah, he like, I'm tired of you already. Like you bitching, you moaning, you want this, you want that, and he don't even realize what he's doing. I didn't realize that to my third child. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize that to my third child. My baby mother, her name Valerie. I don't like calling her my baby mother, but the mother of my children.
Shout out to Val.
Shout out to Val. You know.
Shout out to Val.
She all the ribs say you act like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? and a nigga say that to me is problem. But I had to see what she was talking about. You don't want to be in the house.
Can I say something?
You don't want to cook.
Hold on, Top. Now she want to say something. Go ahead.
Yes, sis.
So I get what you're saying, right?
Yes.
And I've had this discussion because the person that I held down was my baby father, right?
Yeah.
So I've had this discussion with him where he's like, I told him before, like, yo, I'm going through a lot while you in there too. Like, I feel like, you know.
Oh, this is why he locked up?
No. I'm just.
She's just saying in general.
What we
discussed. Okay.
I was trying to tell him, like, you know, I go through a lot while you locked up too. It's like I'm locked up too because I'm going all the way to, you know, 6 hours over there to go see you. I'm going through a lot. And he was like, you don't go through what I go through because I'm in here. I But it's the same thing with a female. Our emotions is going through it.
That is a big fact.
Because it's big expectations from men in jail, right?
That doesn't give a right to a nigga.
That don't have me drink up in this shit.
Every week for us.
Y'all gonna have me thinking about what the fuck.
Yeah.
Word,
well, thank you, Kat. That was good insight, honey. Good insight. Thank you.
I think
I'm sorry you went through that too, yo.
So the expectations are high.
No, the expectation is high. See, all right, my expectations were super high. My first bid. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do a DFY bid. I didn't even do a Rikers Island bid. You know what I'm saying? I went to Rikers Island, I got sentenced because I was a flight risk. They say that nigga gotta do 60 days, right? I went in thinking I'm about to go do my little punk ass 60. I got let out the same day.
Okay.
Not knowing it was the feds letting me out because I was being investigated. Okay. My very first arrest conviction for real was federal system.
Wow.
When I'm standing in court with my first cousin. Like, damn, nigga.
Wow.
Who the fuck?
Hard time off the rip.
Off the rip. And they talking about the first thing, they lying and shit. They gonna, they gonna lie, try to get you to tell. You facing 188 months. You facing 10 years for the drugs and 7 years for the guns.
Nigga if I gotta divide my time, just tell me what I'm doing right now. I gotta do math. Y'all going to jail? Like, I'm like,
so wait, okay, just to bring you back, you said the first bid, your expectations was up here.
Well, my first
so
bid,
now, take us to the second one. Things changed?
Things changed. I learned from
You learned from the first experience.
I learned from the first experience. And not even gonna lie to y'all, I went in there, ain't nobody holding me down.
Okay.
So you know what? I'm gonna talk to 5
Everything
joints.
is a bonus.
I'm gonna talk to 5 joints. Because I know how watching my first bid and then watching the next man's bid while I'm doing the bid with him.
Wow. See, you learn from him too. You learn from the next man too.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
Another one of my questions.
Okay, go ahead. You got a question for him?
Yeah, not to you.
Hold on a second. So the second bid was like, I learned not to expect nothing and accept shit for what it is.
Right. Right. Does it make it any easier by having that mind state?
No, it makes it way easier.
Okay.
And letting the person just love. If they say they love you, well, let me see it.
Iris, you got a question, but I want to ask the $1 million question that I think that for the ladies that are listening to the show, are you going to hold your lady down if she goes to jail? Let's say she gets hit with 10 years.
No, that's a big fact. Because 9 times out of 10, it should have been me going to jail instead of her. Just respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. But if happens to say, oh, me and Val had split up and whatever back then, and then she got knocked and reached out to me.
Right.
I'm going to hold her down.
Right.
Now,
and do you think that that's
agree.
because you did time and you know what it's like? You think you would have did that prior to doing time? Because when we don't know, we don't know.
We don't know?
Yeah, that's a good question, right? So being that I know, I'm definitely going to do that.
Okay, fair to say you can only go on what you know.
I only can go what I know. Because at the same time, after I done time, my first bid, I wish I'd have did the bid with all my niggas.
Right.
Before that, when I was young, like
I got some wishes too. I got some wishes too, and things that I think I would have.
I wish I did every bid with them.
Yeah.
Whether if it was just doing, and that's another thing. You gotta tell a man what your hand is called for.
That's
for the
right.
females out there, I'ma ride this bid out. I'ma tell what your hand is called for.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If you know it's a situation you might end up fucking, let that be known.
Be honest. You saying be honest.
Be honest.
Be honest.
Can I say, when he got locked up the second time after he did bad, right?
Right.
He called home first. Obviously, I picked up. What's up? I knew when I saw the number. I knew. I'm like, they got me. I'm like, I could see that. We hadn't spoken in months. You know what I mean? Like he was living la vida loca, like fuck everything, right?
Right.
And he was like, I know I shouldn't be calling, but really, like, you the only one I know that, you know what I mean?
That's gonna pick up that phone.
It was simple for me. It was a 13-hour drive to go pick up his belongings, his car, drop him off what I need to drop off, find out all the information. I did that, and we was 2 weeks in. You know what I'm saying? He had mentioned something like, listen, just on the call, like, listen, you can't send anything here. It got to come from a manufacturer. And I was like, oh, you just know I'm gonna do this, right?
Right.
And he was like, I know you're the only one that's always gonna show up.
Wow.
And it's, for me, it's just like, and I did that, and then he did that again.
And did that.
While he was
Okay.
in
See,
here.
this is what my question was. Hold on one second.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, my husband, before we got married, in there, you know, we had just, like I said, we was always on some off and on shit. So when we got back together, I know this man. I know who he is. I know his hands is being dealt from, you know, there's many dealers at the table.
Right.
So once things started progressing, and I, you know, we do have these real conversations. So I'm like, you're going to give up packages from maybe 5 or 7 different people and put all your eggs in this one basket?
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, because this is a real thing.
This is what I said.
That's what I asked him. Are you willing to do that?
If I gotta do this big, that's cool. But you have where all these bitches is at, because if they all gonna still be in it, then they gotta take a job. I'm not doing this.
That too. Like I asked him, we gonna share this.
Right.
We gonna share this. It's either gonna be all me, or we gonna share it. And I don't mean like on some bullshit.
How you really
I
feel
don't
about
want to
that?
argue.
He's asking a question.
I was thinking like, if
How
I'm
you
gonna be
really
the one
feel
do the
about
business,
that?
I'm gonna tell you how
I
I really
feel.
felt like what I felt because it was already going on.
Oh, it's already going on.
Right.
So it's
They-
continue to
They're
go on.
already here. But if you're going to keep them here,
But you don't ask yourself honestly, because I done heard that before.
go ahead.
Okay.
But then
Let's
they
talk.
asked me later. Then they asked me later, like, so what are you telling them to get what you getting?
Right.
No.
Right.
No,
the jealousy kicks in.
No,
Yeah.
in that case,
Jealousy
it
kicks
wouldn't
in.
have.
Yeah, the jealousy
You know what I'm
kicks
saying?
in.
It wouldn't have kicked
What are you
in.
I was about to say, I'm
Get
doing
what you
all of
want.
that. No,
You gotta tell them whatever you gotta tell them. This is at this
All y'all
point.
niggas get
Now we're
together
talking
and have a
about
party.
dollars and cents.
All right, you know what?
When it comes to that, we're talking dollars and
No, that's
cents.
dollars and cents.
Hold on,
Right.
At the
hold
end of
on,
the
guys,
day,
hold on.
I can tell, no disrespect.
Go ahead.
But you of age. So you've been around.
Right.
I'm only 31.
Right.
So I'm in my prime.
42.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm in my prime. So, you know, the ones older than I done had one 38 throwing the bed with a nigga. But asking me what I'm telling the next one to do is, listen, hold on, I'm making you do the bare minimum. Shut up and don't say nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, child, be the audacity for me.
But you know, but at the end
I
of
see you on the set.
this is the second bit. Trust me, this is what I was real.
You was
bold.
ill. You was ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
You was like,
Game
fuck all
time,
that
game
shit.
time.
But honestly, he was hurt from the first shit
I agree.
that you've been through.
No,
Because
I'm not. No, you're not lying.
a hit dog bark. You know
No.
what I'm saying?
It
So
wasn't even about that I was hurt, because at the end of the
You was
day,
prepared.
I dealt with that hurt when I came home, and I realized I didn't let go. You know what I'm saying? I came back with her, and I did dirt. I didn't even gonna lie to you.
you
Because
did
you were
dirt
paying her
because
back. He
you
said
were
he didn't let
paying her
go.
back.
Yeah, he
Huh?
said
You paying her
yeah,
back.
he said he didn't let go.
I didn't even
Everything
realize I was
upfront.
paying her back until the arguments.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Bitch, you act like you was
I saw two
Yeah.
You know
women.
what I'm saying? I didn't even realize I was doing that. So, and honestly, I wasn't I was myself, but I wasn't myself. I left 20 years old. I'm back 25 going on 26.
Right. You
I
a
was
whole
getting
nother-
way more money 19, 18, 17, 16 than a 25-year-old.
Right.
So I'm really battling with myself.
So, right.
You know what I'm saying? And that be a
Probably
lot.
not able to communicate that to her. You know what I mean?
Yes, because I'm
Right.
Because you didn't even understand it.
I
Right.
didn't even understand it. Like, why is this happening?
Right.
Why is this shit changing?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But
I saw two women
changed.
on the floor
Shit changed.
about to fight.
and I couldn't accept it.
And that shit blew my mind.
Yeah.
And they was
Yeah.
on the line. And
Yeah.
they was beefing back and
Yeah.
forth. And I'm just sitting there and I'm looking like they dead serious.
Okay, guys.
So one woman turns around to the other girl and she was so fucking smooth with it. She said, I'm not gonna fight you over my husband. And I was like, well, that's a game changer. You know?
Right.
She said enough
Oh,
right
okay,
there.
okay.
She like,
Go ahead and take that. Yeah.
Yeah.
he-
Free, yo.
Yeah.
So she's like, I'm not gonna fight you
That's
over.
actually the guy that we're
same
talking
guy.
about right now.
Yo, shout out to him though.
How about shout out to her? She's still taking his calls.
I told you that. I thought it was going on
I said, how about shout out to her?
Free him till they free him, and shout out to him, yo.
We got 2 jail calls on the Jailhouse Love Show today.
That's
What's
real
fucking with
shit.
that? We can say hi to him too. Shout him out, right?
Yo, shout out to you, homie. You
This
talk-
ain't my
Yo, shout it out. We be blessed. We in
Stay
here.
out,
We
player.
talking about Jailhouse
Yeah.
Love.
Shout out to you, homie. You talking to Top Notch. I know what it's like in there. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you did, you know what you did, man. At the end of the day, I'm still riding with you, homie. You feel
love
me?
it.
Honestly.
The camaraderie.
I love it.
Respectfully.
If mine call,
Yeah.
we not going live. I'm telling you
Right.
now.
I said, yo, my name's Top Notch. You're homie. I just came over to free you today, free you. I don't care what you did, how bad you did. I'm still riding with you respectfully. You heard?
And how his lady did for him.
No, the lady did great. At the end of the day, it's always two sides to every story. So I don't know why he did what he did. At the end of the day,
right.
It's free him. I'm you know, I'm.
No, yeah, all right. We get it.
I'm with him.
Listen, it don't get no fucking realer than this shit. Y'all know, we the real. Fuck the real up there with the people on TV. We the real. It don't get no realer than that.
Not for nothing, because you know, at the same time, like, you know, I could tell you my story, and you'll feel for me.
Yeah.
But then if my baby moms was here,
we gonna feel for her.
Yeah, I might feel for her. Like, damn, and then she might say something that I didn't even notice what I was doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not to say she was doing anything bad, but that's why I said two sides to every story. And he might dislike how she probably used to go out a lot.
Right.
You might have been out 10 times the restaurants, and in his mind, he probably like, this bitch went out.
I gotta just say, in hindsight, like I've learned a lot about what it's like for you guys to be in there. I really learned.
I know you did.
Exactly, you know, cousin, you already know. But listen, wait.
From the street,
let me, like, you know, because when, like I said earlier, when you don't know, you don't know. You don't really know what to expect. You don't really know how a person's feeling. You don't know. Hold on, let me get this out real quick. You don't know the impact of your actions for somebody in there. So I have to say, in knowing that, God forbid, like I want my nigga to be free for life from here. Right?
He will be.
But God forbid, in the event that he don't,
no God forbid.
I just want to put this out there.
Nah, you know, I hear you.
Live. You know, y'all gonna hold me accountable to what I'm saying today. I'm holding him down. I'm holding him down. Period.
This is what you should do.
Period. Period. That's just what it is. But he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. I just want to say that.
Him, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I came home from prison, I was even upset with a few dudes about who ain't do for us.
No, that
and
let's talk about it.
And it made me lack on him.
Okay. It
made me lack on him, and honestly, I love that nigga to death, you heard? And he know that if it's lit, it's lit. I don't care if it's a nigga mother. It's lit.
Oh God.
That's how it goes down to. I'm sorry to put my business out there.
I was gonna say we're gonna stick to the jailhouse love, but okay.
You know, that shit, yo, I swear, like, sometimes
it takes you there, the pain
that you go through. That sometimes you come out and be moving a certain way that you don't even realize your action towards other people.
You know,
you dig what I'm saying?
Right.
And with him, I could at least send pictures his way. I didn't even do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was so vexed off the fact that, wait, hold on. I ain't even get nothing when I was in prison, yo. But at the same time, I never even asked for a nigga. You know, so sometimes close mouth
don't get fed. I tell my son that all the time.
I always had to. As I got older, I learned that too. But at the same time, sometimes you feel like the bond that you have with certain people, they're obligated and you're entitled.
And that's what I learned too. And I was obligated and didn't really know I was obligated.
Motherfucker you gotta. Close mouth don't get fed. But I don't hold that against him, because I could say that to him, like, nigga, close mouth don't get fed. But at the end of the day, that is my big homie.
Yeah.
So that was supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I done was so caught up with the hurt of my last 3 years that I didn't get nothing, that I didn't give a fuck about nothing to nobody when I came home. And at the same time, I wasn't even making the money that I was making before.
Right. So we're gonna chime it back in, okay? Because the show is Jailhouse Love, but this is how real it gets, y'all. You know, these are real emotions. These are real emotions from somebody who did time. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we like to put forth here. Now, we want it. Go ahead. You want to say something?
Yeah, I think if nothing else, my husband learned during this bid, and you probably did too, because you've been there. I think at the top of the list that he realized is, I'm his most solid nigga. He just realized who his bottom is.
And this story is to be continued. You're gonna have to come back, and maybe you're gonna come back with him because he's getting out.
Yeah, he realized who that bottom is.
You know what it is? He always knew you was his nigga. That's why he came back. But sometimes, even you, even her, everybody in this room, we
shout out to the audience.
We question that gut.
Yeah.
We all question our own gut. And sometimes, and 95% your gut is motherfucking right.
Yeah.
And everybody asks the same question. Would you do
the
that
other
again?
5% be the heart.
Yeah.
The other 5% be the heart.
Yeah.
But that 95% is the gut. And
that gut is real.
That
For a lot of
gut is
shit.
real,
That gut
man.
is real. But I cut you off because I really wanted to get that out there. I needed to put that out there on the platform. But you was gonna say something.
I put it out there on the platform. I got ESPN, so you already know. I've never indulged in any kind of relationship in prison, nothing like that.
But she never had anybody who she was seeing that got
yeah, because I usually deal with square ass niggas. But some of them, if
understand.
The question for me is if one of them wasn't a square, but he only did like 5 minutes. Like he wasn't that type of nigga either. But for me, I think that the amount of loyalty
after hearing stuff today, like if you really love somebody and this happens to them,
I don't.
What would you do?
I don't think
you
so.
wouldn't hold them down.
No, I don't think so.
Wow.
You know what? I'm glad that you said that. I'm glad she said that.
Because you gotta be real. I'm living my truth, so nobody can use it against me.
Of course not.
But after hearing his story, after hearing her story, I'm gonna go with her. Even though she's still on the phone.
Is that right?
Hold on.
To be fair, her story is not over. It's to be continued.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's why I said to you, it's always two sides of every story.
Yeah. It's three. Actually,
Tima, I got
your side, my side,
and the truth. Let me tell you this. So, you ain't met that person yet.
That's what that might mean.
See, the thing is
I can't go with the truth.
You might be right.
You know why? Because I was it was. I was
gonna say that I might have met the person, but because he's not involved in anything like that, I know that's not gonna happen. But at this point in time, after listening to her, constantly, because I held the nigga down. Don't get me wrong. In college,
hold on, they both trying to get
I was in college, and my boyfriend at the time. My boyfriend at the time for that 5 minutes, you know me. That 5 minutes called me. He's like, "Yo, I'm locked up." I was like, "Damn." I was like, "It's over." Why the nigga got out 3 days later? Cursed me out. But see, I was like, off the rip. This is not something I can do.
Right.
I didn't know they was gonna let him out.
Wait, let him get out. He's trying. He's trying.
Somebody you in love with right now?
No.
Because that love is different, boy.
Because you ain't in love. At the same time, you
can't
say that
shit
until you really in love.
Facts.
You still moving and grooving. You dig what I'm saying?
You in the safe space.
Talking time now.
Still moving and grooving. At the same time, when you find somebody you in love with, you don't know what the fuck you'll do.
It becomes unconditional. There's a such thing as unfucking conditional.
Unconditional bond, you don't even know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You don't even know what you're doing.
You be like, explain to me, JC.
Yo, so long. You know you
Jesus Christ, talk to me.
All kinds of questions. I didn't know how to get
my guy is talking. Go ahead.
On bands, none of that.
That unconditional bond, right? Sometimes that's the unconditional bond because I done had it done where you might put money on my books before you buy some sneakers, and you dead ass need some sneakers.
He said it.
Yeah.
He said it.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not willing to do that yet.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not willing to do that yet.
So at the end of the day, that's why I say you ain't in love.
Yep.
You still looking for that person.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? So you good.
I can honestly say that I agree with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, everybody got different bodies.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I said when you say it's that side, her side of the truth. No, I can't. Me and you gonna be from the same block, and we can tell a history, but then it's gonna come out different.
Yeah, of course.
That don't mean you're lying or I'm lying.
Right.
You just ain't see what
perception.
I see. Yeah, you just ain't see
what I know what I'm talking about with perception.
You just ain't see what I see. So that man on the phone, he might say she bitch too much.
Right.
You think what I'm saying? He might say she go out too much. She leads me to think otherwise.
Yeah.
I think when niggas in jail, their mind is always wandering though. They should stay on the spin. Stay on constant spin.
We go to bed.
Right. Yeah. I get all kinds of shit, and I'm like,
see what I'm saying?
You know?
Especially before we go to bed. Don't let us dream some shit.
Ashley,
oh yeah, you did that shit. You dream it, right?
You know how y'all dream some shit and say y'all running with it.
Right.
Y'all dream some shit, y'all running with it. So now imagine us in jail. Because when we drink some shit in the town, like, I had some weird ass dream
Yeah.
out, and we brush it off. I'm in jail and I dream some shit. I want to get down to the bottom of this dream.
Yeah.
I got nothing but time.
That's a problem.
I'm
That
find out
time.
the bottom of this dream. Why I dream Mika did this.
Right.
I've been
She
hit
be
with
doing that shit?
dreams. Yo, you did this. I'm like,
So
yo, we was on the
Yeah.
phone all night. What you wanted from me? We did.
Yeah.
It's all about.
You got to meet so many expectations.
It's all about you telling a person what their hand is called for. You dig what I'm saying? And if you, I done had this. I didn't want to tell you nothing because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. But if I open that door for you to tell me, you should tell me.
Right.
You ain't had to tell me in that split second. You should have told me at the beginning. It's a possibility. I might sleep with somebody. I might date, but it don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Open that door. So
Right.
that way, because you never know what type of cool ass boyfriend
Right.
that you have.
Or understanding. Because that's what I think it comes down to is everybody understanding each other's position.
And,
telling you
God
right
gave
now, I'm
everybody,
not.
God gave everybody a choice. So
Right.
don't sit here and lie to a nigga.
Yeah.
And then now he's like, okay, I have no choice but to get this woman my all when I come home and then hear some bullshit. Then some bullshit. Now, mind you, y'all forgot the world is small, right? Y'all forgot that it's so many niggas in prison that one of the niggas you might step out with, his friend is in here with him too.
Little box we live in.
Oh, y'all forgot that too. You hear that?
Say that last part again.
The world is small.
Okay.
So now say if you happen to step up, but you telling me you not doing nothing.
We getting a phone call.
You not doing nothing.
Go ahead.
Hello.
You gotta turn your background noise down, caller.
Yes, I'm muting.
Who that? Cat again?
That's Kizzy.
That's Kizzy.
Hey, this is Kizzy.
Kizzy,
Hey,
what up,
Kizzy?
Kizzy?
So let me start. I miss you all. Let me start off by
We
telling
miss you too, baby.
boo. Girl.
great discussion. I mean, I'm tuned in.
Yeah, we always gotta have part 2 to shit.
Right.
In the real world.
Thank you so much, sis.
This is incredible. I still have a lot of reservations, but I get it. Like you both mentioned.
Not me, you too. Me and you both.
Find the right one.
I told you that,
Now, I
Kiz.
can't say that I would want to be in a committed something, but I do have someone that I would definitely hold down. You understand?
Okay.
Because if somebody shows you the real them, you have no choice but to give that back. Now, for just regular old Doug, he on his own. That's his mother's problem, not mine.
That's his mother's problem.
Right.
Even male friends that I have that became brothers, yeah, I write my letters, yes, and my emails, yes, I'll put something in the commissary because they need that. And I have my own biological brothers that I didn't do that for because I know even if they were free, they wouldn't do it for me.
Oh.
So I would hold down who's going to do it for me.
Okay.
Okay. Yo, kids, we appreciate you.
Thank you, Kizzy. I
Thank
heard
you,
that.
Kizzy. We miss you, babe.
Kizzy.
We need a part 2.
We're gonna have to.
We need
We're
a
gonna
part
have
2
to.
of this,
You
she
can
said.
hear me, Kiz?
Yeah.
When I got
But wait,
married, who
because
was
we
on my
gotta wrap
side
it up
with
now.
me?
We can wrap it up now, so you'll be able to go. Yeah.
The bitch was right on my
Yeah, I
side
wanted her
with
to
me.
come.
She was right on my
Yeah,
side
tell
when
her
I
to
got
come on real
married,
quick. Tell her to
signing
put
for
the
my
phone on
witness.
or something.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's a real bitch.
Yeah.
No, I'm going down for any one of my bitches, but these women,
Yeah,
I'm
nah,
not gonna be able to do it.
Like I said, they gave me, right past Mika, nobody ever doubted it.
Yeah.
Right.
Not even a second. When I said we gotta go at 4:30 in the morning, we're going to get married, Kizzy was on that van with me.
Johnny
at
on the spot.
4:30 a.m. going to hear me say
Yeah.
I do in a prison.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Okay. So we Biz, you still on?
Yeah, I'm still on. You want to say hi?
Well, we're actually gonna wrap up the show. Top
Thank you,
went
Kizzy.
to he went to use the bathroom. I did want to have you guys kind of spit something for us real
Got
quick.
something for y'all. Hold on.
Yeah, hold on. Wait till you come back. I don't know if you guys could go a cappella.
I can. That's fine.
All right, so Tima, if you want to throw out unjustly
So
justified.
I got
topic
an
until he
unjustly
comes back.
justified topic. My topic is about this shit.
Right.
Because I like everybody said, you never know what you will do for a person until you're in that situation.
That's
so
right.
I'm never gonna say never, but at this point in time right now,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't doing what she did. I'm
Okay.
not doing it.
Okay.
Not doing it.
And you gotta respect
So,
that.
Is she unjustly? Are you unjustly?
Is he unjustly or justified for doing whatever they are doing, whatever
For
you guys
holding
are
it-
doing,
for
to
holding
hold
them
the nigga
down. Justified.
Absolutely justified. That's my nigga. I'm gonna hold him. We 10 tones down forever.
Heard that.
That's that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I hear some of the stories, and it's heartbreaking. But he gonna have to break my heart for me to believe it's gonna happen. He got to do it.
Okay, tell him to come
Listen,
back.
he
and
made
hurry
it. I
up.
got another 20-minute call. Heard you.
Right.
You want to be on when I rap.
Okay.
Oh, get out. Okay.
I wish I
Oh,
could
there you
afford-
go. Okay, so listen. All right, so we all said, so what you say? Wait, Miss Business.
Yeah.
Justified or unjustly for holding a nigga down?
It's justified because that's who I am as a person. So I'm never going to regret that. I did that from my heart. I ain't do that for no recognition.
All right.
Sure.
There you go. There you go.
Sure.
There you
still holding
go.
them down too.
You see it? Yeah.
I see you. I see
Wait,
you.
look at the cheek. Is
Hey,
that
yo,
that
but-
fire?
hey, yo, but
Is that fire?
Hey yo, but that call, you know,
Look at that ass.
that call
I need
means
that
so
heat,
much
though.
to him right now.
I need the heat.
And I applaud you
Tima,
for,
like it's
you
still
know,
chilly.
still
It's cold.
Like
sticking
it's cold
through.
out
Cold out
there.
here.
And you know, I'm pretty sure he might learn this lesson though. you
Yeah.
know?
You think?
Yeah. So
Nah.
listen.
Ask him, Mika, hear y'all.
Nah,
I hope you learned your lesson.
Nah, I'm
Right.
not.
We heard.
Listen. I'm not asking him nothing.
Right.
I
You
know.
he on that
You
side
know,
with
you
him.
know, you know.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's
you're
not.
gonna
It's
get
not. No, on some G shit though. Like on some G shit though. Like I've been there,
Yeah.
and obviously he been there,
Yeah.
and he been back,
Right.
and I done been back,
Right.
and I tried again at my second bid, and
Right.
it didn't work again.
Right.
So I came back out the party. Yeah.
Look at that shit.
Yeah.
So listen, I hate to cut you off.
Hold on, with him though.
Damn, I can't even
You know, with him though. Look, she's still answering the phone calls. I bet if he say when he got commissary, you dropping that. He up north.
He ain't there yet. They still got him.
Yeah, COVID slowing shit
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
But you gonna drop that 75 for him. You know what I'm saying? When he get up there, you still gonna drop that 35 pound for him. I know you is. I could tell you is.
You can see it in the eyes.
I could
Don't laugh.
tell.
Oh, you
I could
Oh,
tell
you can hear that. Oh, you can
Hey,
hear
yo,
that. So
listen.
wait, okay, no, time
Hey,
out.
yo, bro,
If we
hold
gotta
on,
come
hold on.
back,
I would know how I need him to hear this. You know what I'm saying? And furthermore, like I said, you talking to Top Notch, the Big Mac, you heard? Because you know the vibes. At the same time, I'm from the Wild 166 in college.
heard him.
She gonna hold it down, and I
He
told
ain't
her,
holding
and
no
I'm telling you, so you can hear this. She gonna, you learned your lessons, and y'all gonna work things out the next move round, y'all.
Wow.
Y'all gonna work things out, cause it ain't.
Let's see.
So
Let's
I'm
see.
ready
To be
to spit this
continued.
verse. Can we?
Yes, I was gonna say. I gotta cut. Listen, I was about to say we have to wrap things up, but if we gotta do a part 2 of this, we will, because
We
we already
can do
got
a part
callers
two.
that said we need to go at this again. I know it's a lot of things that we probably still didn't get to say. So right
Yes,
now
I
we
need to
got
finish
2.
hearing in the Iris story. I definitely need to feel
Right.
finish hearing Tom.
Yeah.
He need his own segment.
Right.
Because I got 2 bids.
So wait, okay. So now
They ain't
listen, we
even
got
hit
2
everybody.
artists. We got 2
And we need
music
the
artists in the
continuation of
building.
your story.
Right.
They
We got
wanna
2
know-
artists
they
in the
wanna know
building.
how it
So they're gonna just, on some,
I'll go
this
first.
is what we do. That we're gonna have them spit some shit and then we're
Listen.
gonna take us out.
Ready?
So go ahead, Biz, hit it.
Ready?
Mhm.
Go ahead, sir.
All right. Heard it's silly on the block. We get busy on the block. Man, these hoes, they want war. They heard busy on the block. Had one grizzy in the bra. Of a sticky in the car. Text these bitches clocking time. Tell them, meet me at the bar. Think you heard a bitch like me? Guaranteed you won't get far. I know all your little secrets, like that stash in the car. It's that WAP pussy. Put me in a drop pussy. He ain't a shooter, but for me, he'll grab a Glock pussy.
Facts.
So what? This nigga better go and grab a mop pussy. I don't want fake love. I could do without it all. It ain't lonely at the top. It just hurt when you fall.
Aye.
Bang, run it up, break it down, we sum it up. Ain't no safety around these parts. Cold bitch, the summer's up.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, baby. All right, Top Notch.
Come on
Give us
now, come on,
something.
Top.
And then we're gonna close out with his
Alright,
song.
So since we on Jailhouse Love, I never wrote a song to a female, but I
You
definitely
never
got
wrote a song to a female?
never.
That's a hit.
I did a feature. I
Okay.
did a feature to a female, but this is that pain I was going through.
Okay.
He said, have you ever been in situations where you felt deserted? Body felt so empty, but your soul was hurting. Family trying to show they love you, but that shit ain't working. Got you looking at everybody like what's their purpose? But shit ain't perfect, but this bitch still trying to paint the picture. Even lying on a child for another nigga. I'm making worse, her child is dead, I should've known she wicked. Ungrateful bitch, I met this bitch without a pot to piss in. And mama told me, she said, one day you gonna meet that karma. I told her, no mommy, that's just a bitch chasing that karma. And for a second, I forgot that it's a sleazy world. So me, Yana, fuck your mama, you my baby girl. This for me, Yana, every step I take, I'm walking with you. I made a promise, I'ma blow up before I make it with you. I love your mama and I'm sorry she ain't in the picture. Even Instagram followers saw her moving different. My biggest mistake when I cut my other bitches off. I try to make her my rider like she could play the role. Only locked her for 3 months and she already gone. I ain't asked for no money, I just wanted to talk. I ain't asked for no money, I just wanted to talk. I ask questions, she get mad like she ain't doing the most. And ask her doing what's for me like she doing the most. What's in a person, even half was in my commissary. In Albany County, like yesterday, I came through the heavy. To say this with me, baby, you couldn't lose. I had the white girl about to buy a crib for you to move. And give you keys to the LS so you can stick a move. I try to show you I still got you when I'm in the coop. Got you when I'm in the coop.
All right. Thank you, y'all. So we're going to end this show. And this is a song by Top Notch Bully. Sorry, Not Sorry. Yo, Al, take us out.
Big deal. Big deal. Big deal. Big deal. Sleaze God. Sleaze God. Sleaze God. Sleaze God. Run that up, Rico. Came back with a vengeance. Came up for 2 different sentences. They nervous, they thought I was finished. I'm back in the kitchen. No, I ain't moving no different. I'm sorry, I'm still the same niggas. They know I don't listen. Long as there's drugs in my city, I'm sorry, I gotta go get it. You know I'm living. Get money, take money, nigga. You know I'm immaculate, nigga. I'm stuck in my ways. Too big for scraping the plate. You know it's embedded in the grave. I'm moving away. Best better stay in the way. No fuck me, I'm throwing the frame. Don't care you is. How you white blowing the grip. Cause everything see others bitch. I mean what I say. And I'm gonna say what it is. They hate when I'm talking my shit. These niggas is broke. And I'm outside today. The young we don't really want smoke. I'm really gonna go. And that little baby, my dog. I'm sorry you're being my host. I call on the phone. No, she ain't trying to talk. I'm sorry, my dick in the throat. She sucking the balls. Said you move like a little boy. She tired of taking the loss. If I said that I'm sorry, I'm really not sorry. Cause really I'm back with some bullshit. Said that I'm sorry. I'm really not sorry. Cause really I'm back with some bullshit. Said that I'm sorry. I'm really not sorry. Cause really I'm back with some bullshit. Said that I'm sorry. I'm really not. My first day out, I bought me a 40. Came with a double clip. I named it G, that show for garage. Cause I be talking shit. I say you broke, that means it's on site. I swear to God it's lit. I get to drop that 600 niggas outside your fucking crib. My color red. Please don't confuse me with Illuminati, bitch. No duck, no rag. This ain't computers. We on that rowdy shit. Knock off your top. Hat in the air like on some Bobby shit. I'm just like baby. Swear I won't stop until my gang is rich. I hit the corn when I'm behind her. That's how I stroke a bitch. I love the way she give me top. Can't even roll the weed. You put in work. We don't believe you. You need a notary. In summertime, I bring the ice out. My neck on 4 degrees. I told the Chula, I iced the grill out. He said your brain gon' freeze. I'm trying to get with Nicki Minaj. Trying to see them Barbie tees and Gigi Pack. Got the trap booming, calling Bob Hardy fees. In summertime, I bring the ice out. My neck on 4 degrees. I said that I'm sorry. I'm really not sorry, cause really I'm back with some bullshit. Said that I'm sorry. I'm really not sorry, cause really I'm back with some bullshit. Said that I'm sorry. I'm really not sorry, cause really I'm back with some bullshit. Said that I'm sorry. I'm really not. Slaves. Big deal. Big deal. Big deal. I'm really not.
Hey, so you bagged him. I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Sassy, moody, nasty. Acting stupid. What's happening? What's happening? I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Sassy, moody, nasty. Acting stupid. What's happening? What's happening?